This was the greatest. This is the greatest trip. I got some Reese's and soda. Very perfect deal. I hit everything. This is great. So I hit a bunch of parks because I haven't been out here much, and I don't know when I'm gonna be out here much. So I thought, and sometimes when I come out here, I can't stay here long because I have to go all the way back to the desert. And then sometimes I'm out here, but I already know I need to hit like San Jacinto or Hemet, or I need to get to a Loma Linda section or something. So I know I'm out of time. So it was really great to be able to stop at these parks, but they're going to be upset because, you know, I couldn't do more than just touch something and exist. And I got to hope they're worthy enough or the power of God's good enough. But, so I have used the bathroom. I have used the bathroom at Cardenas. I have used the bathroom at Cardenas off Sunrise. Isn't it Sunset? No, Sunset. Might be Sunset. It's in Banning. It's either Sunrise or Sunset. I think it looks like Sunset. And there's a Cardenas. There's a Dollar Tree. There's that laundry place. Well, yeah, I should let you see. See, Cardenas. And then there's like dental places and all the way to the Dollar Tree. And then down there is the laundry place. So you go down Sunset and you hit Cardenas, and that's what I hit first. I was going into Cardenas. I had held my pee all those parks. So I went to all those parks just in case I could find a bathroom open. Just in case. So by the time I hit a bathroom, I had to go to the bathroom so bad. And this really, really nice person that worked there gave me the passcode so I could just hurry up and go to the bathroom. I was like, you know, I have old lady underwear diapers on, but still, thank you, because it's always better when you don't have an accident. So I got to go to the bathroom, put power into the Cardenas. And I wanted to go to the bathroom and put more and more power into Cardenas than normal, because there was somebody that was there when I went to the bathroom before. So there was an employee. That employee remembers when I actually went to the bathroom at Cardenas quite a while back. And they remember getting the power of God and a lot of fun, amazing benefits. And I thought, well, how am I affecting people by sitting out here all the time? So I checked on the benefit of my powers from sitting here, and it's like nothing compared to when you go to the bathroom. So I thought, oh, well, shoot, I'll go to the bathroom one more time to see how it gives them more miracles, more health, more energy or something. And if it is that big of a difference, I guess I'll just have to find a way to use a bathroom here whenever I can think of it. But it was so perfect. I got to stop at a smoke shop and get the fake smoking stuff we use just for the power of smoke. And then I got to go to Dollar Tree. I was just going to go to the Dollar Tree to get some wipes because I was running out of antibacterial wipes. And I keep a certain amount stocked in the trunk. I keep a certain amount stocked in my purse. And I keep a certain amount stocked on the side of the door. Because like you wipe your hands and face constantly. I mean, you always got to wipe off. And I'm sorry, but every time I use a bathroom or anything, I got to wipe off. So like it just uses 5 billion tons of these dumb wipes all the time. So I keep a ton of them. But anyway, I was getting ready to check out. And the angel of light showed up. A really great, wonderful, beautiful employee made me notice my favorite sanitizers. This employee showed me my favorite sanitizers. The ones that make you feel so refreshed because they smell pretty in just the right way. And it makes you feel like refreshed. They sometimes have this one that's lemon. When they have this one that's lemon, it's like lemon flavor scented something. Oh, you feel so refreshed to like spray it on your face here and there, spray it on your arms here and there. But these ones are good too. I haven't tried the Brazilian or whatever. That was a lucky surprise. I've tried this watermelon one, and boy, you feel so refreshed, and it smells so pretty. And I've tried this one. I've tried this cucumber mint one. They're so like refreshing. This one's called Brazilian caramel scented. Let me try. Ooh, it smells like perfume. Oh, it smells like really pretty perfume. Okay, that one's gonna be a little bit different. Maybe I'll spray that one more on my neck or something since it smells so perfumey. The other ones just make you feel very refreshed. Like you're actually putting cucumbers on you or something. Like it's a nice refreshing feeling. And I was so excited. In my brain, it was like, whoa, oh my gosh. But like the employee didn't realize I'd been looking for these sanitary sprays forever. So in the desert, you can barely find these sanitizer sprays for $1 or something. You can find them for $5 or $6 everywhere, but it's hard to find them for $1 or something. So for somebody poor like me, I have to buy them when they're just $1. I've bought them when they were $5 or $6 when I had a few extra bucks, but like that's a lot to waste unless you have it to spend. So I was so grateful that she pointed it out. Oh, and of course I was smart. I got 6 of them. I mean 6. Yeah, 6 of them. I got 6 of them and didn't care what you pay because like you could stock up. So I was just so grateful, so grateful. And she even pointed out these really cute antibacterial wipes that are stuck to a keychain. This beautiful little mini antibacterial wipes stuck to a keychain. But I thought, yeah, I probably don't need that because I stock up so much on wipes all over the place anyway. But boy, she was a nice lady. Nice lady. So I got to remember to use my powers to say an extra thank you to the person who helped me to know the bathroom password so I could just rush to the bathroom. And I need to remember my powers to say thank you to that person because boy, finding that sanitizer. And who knows if I would have run right out because I was kind of preoccupied. I was thinking about those parks. I'm getting a lot of prayer from this area. So I'm kind of like frazzled when I come into this area now. I feel like that game you play when you're little, like that. What was that game that we used to play when we were little? Those of us that are old. Remember this game. Duck, duck, goose, like duck, duck, goose or something. It's like I got to touch a park and run and get to the next park, touch a park and run. Get to these places and run because I already have somewhere else I need to be. But the somewhere else I need to be is nice and spoiled at my own pace. But this was like poetry in motion. One store after the next store after the next store and everything I needed. You know, I really wish I could just go to Banning and Beaumont during the summer. I decided I didn't want to be in the desert for the summer because it's just too hot. I really wish I could be in Banning and Beaumont for the summer. I don't know. I got to check with the gods because the gods really want me to travel. The gods really want me to have a traveling sales job because they want so many more people to get miracles. They want so many more people to understand what my powers could or could not do for them everywhere else. And I get what they're saying. It's not fair. It's not fair for me to stay in one area, but I need a job or something that pays me to go around. So, and oh yeah, Mr. United States Giant. Yes, I'm the one that's doing it. So you're a United States giant. You wanted to know how all of these big, overdone, emergency, scary nightmare things are happening everywhere. Because I'm doing it. It's called an act of God. Okay, you're another massive United States giant. You have found 5 billion nightmares in corners. Yes, I am doing it. It's called an act of God. Everywhere. You are a different United States giant. You cannot fathom what you are seeing. Yes, I am doing it. It's an act of God. I hate to tell all of you United States Giants, but those are all people that murdered me. Welcome to the beginning of the fact that I'm very scary. I'm a death and killing machine. So when I first had babies, my little babies, the gods, they turned on me and talked shit against me. With my own son that turned into my enemy. So this is what happened. I was the first God that ever existed. So I know what happens when you are not created, because I just existed and nothing else existed. And I figured out everything before I ever made a God, because I was really smart and I could figure out that I'd probably be in danger right away if I created something with freedom. So I knew that if I was going to create children and let them be free and happy, I'd have to think about dangers and realities, or completely control their freedom to perfectly prove or substantially provide safety for everyone the way I want. But I didn't believe in that. It felt so mean to control and confine everybody. So I created gods and let them be free. But I was really smart, and I knew that I'd have a problem if they ever went bad. So I learned how to cultivate my own death and turn myself into something that could die like a machine or kill like a machine, to be appropriate to create very powerful, out of control giant things like gods. Well, they all started talking shit. And then, so there was one son wanted to kill me. My own son, my own first son, my first gods that I ever created. The first gods I ever created. And one of the sons wanted to kill me. And all the other kids wanted to talk shit behind my back. So I got pissed off. And I said, well, I'm just going to turn myself over and die. And you're all going to realize that without me, you all have nothing. And they did. But they learned how to live like rebels and renegades, just doing whatever each other had to do together to figure it out. But did they get their asses kicked without a mother? Yeah. Did they lose everything without a mother? Yeah. But they were instigating and shit talky and criminal and bad. So they just would shit talk and bitch and complain and take it out on my death and beat my death in and abuse my death every time they were mad that I wasn't the ultimate mom spoiling and taking care of them, even though it was their fault for instigating against me with my murder happy son, until I had to turn myself over because my son was telling me, if you don't turn yourself over, I'm going to kill all these stupid kids that are stupid enough to sit and talk shit with me, and they don't know I'm a murder happy weirdo. And I got stuck in the worst nightmare ever known. And this is the end of the entire battle against everything bad once and for all. It all stems to my murder happy, sickening son. And today I destroy him. Today I kill my own son that had done this to me and everybody. And I thought it was important to tell you guys the story of how all of us gods could get stuck in such stupid shit. I was smart enough to know that I should be able to die and kill on demand. But even if you're the original God, and even if you're such a smart original God, how can you predict everything in freedom and freedom of brain and freedom of choice when nothing has existed before? So it was a really bad time to really learn the hard way to be an evil, heartless bitch. So you're going to find out that I'm probably being pretty evil and heartless. And the United States is very terrified, but they murdered me. So like, don't think it means everybody. Like, they murdered me. They murdered me for sport, for joyous, for laughing, for celebrating. And they bonded with my original kids about just stomping on my death when they were just in a bad mood. Or so no, like this is payback should be this level. It's not for the person that walks down the road and like every average person out there, but I just wanted to let everybody know what was important. After I explain the bad nightmare I've been through, I think it will help you guys to understand what it was like probably for me to win against all bad once and for all. because I'm not young. I'm a very, very dead, very, very old God. You can go to my queen, my queen, my queen. They will help you to understand. I'm very old. There are endless, endless, endless gods and angels now. And I had to fight against all of them once and for all. So everybody that turns bad joins with my son and tries to create 5 billion tons of bad things I have to win against to ever live or exist. So I've never lived ever, not really, not enjoyably, and I'm barely victorious and able to live and exist. And I thought that would be kind of important for people to understand, because a lot of people in Banning and Beaumont just don't understand how Jesus had to be at the mercy of something. Just because the world made deals with the devil, why did Jesus have to be at the mercy of something? Because there was a bigger battle against all bad things once and for all the whole time. And people were joining in one side or the other the whole time. So now I'm going to tell you guys the answers. Okay, your name starts with an O. Don't ever take that job. It's never going to be the dream you think it is. Your name starts with an A. You should definitely move. That is a good idea. You're worried that when you move, the reality won't be as good as it seems, but it's great. And you're a person who's thinking about buying land in a controversial, barely growing area. What you don't understand is that land is going to be highly wealthy pretty dang fast. So you're actually a genius. And if you wanted, you could just stay where you live and buy up and buy up and buy up all the land you can, because it'll be worth so damn much so fast. But you are in some prime, smart intelligence, and nobody else realizes that place is going to be big and popular faster than anybody thinks. So I'd say definitely go for it. Now, I don't like people to find out about wealth and things. Like all gods, I control who becomes wealthy and not. So I'm not going to let anybody know what I'm talking about. So you're going to have to go to my queen, my queen, my queen, and find out if gods will decide that you're worthy enough to know where this land is. Gods do know what's going to become wealthy or sell out at a high price fast. Gods do know what kind of businesses or products will hit a high and make a lot of money fast. But we control all those things as gods. Just like money production for a country, we will not let people live or have things without our choices. And I'm explaining how my son pretty much murdered me and made me stuck in that predicament. So, gods don't budge. But gods are really good about what you deserve anyway. They weren't going to budge anyway. But just in case you feel like you can try to take advantage of gods, you really can't. It doesn't work. It just goes into bad places. Now, if you like to bargain and barter and negotiate and stuff, gods love that stuff. And if you like to just push and push to see how far you can get, gods love that stuff. But if you want to actually be bad, never works. So don't bother trying. Okay, your name starts with an X. Your name starts with an X. And you're foreign. And you want to know if you should go back. Because of all the shit going on. You're a good enough person that every god's going to care about you no matter where you go. So I'd say it's totally, completely actually up to you. And whether you go back or stay, it's not a big deal any which way. Because gods like you that much, it probably wouldn't even matter. So it's up to you. You're somebody and your name starts with an X, not X. I just did X, sorry. S. I knew it sounded like some S, not X. I knew it was similar. Your name starts with an S. And you wanted to know about your long lost love. And you wondered if they had died or what happened, because they were there and then they weren't there. And it was really weird and bizarre and mysterious. And you'd wonder if they got murdered, because they were talking to you. You guys were going to do some shit. And then all of a sudden he was gone. and you were like, oh my God, did he get murdered? Did he find a girl and just take off? Like, what the hell happened? I'm going to tell you the truth. He found out he had a baby. So he found out he had a baby when you guys were just getting nice and comfy and starting to have feelings for each other. But he found out he had a baby. He realized that he probably wouldn't be able to say goodbye to you, but he needed to put his baby first because he felt like such a loser that never had any responsibilities his whole life, and he wanted to go to his child and be a responsibility and a pride in himself he never was and never worked hard to be. So he took off to take care of that baby and put his baby first, and actually didn't date or anything for quite a while. So, but how is he now? Who is he now? He's married now, but he'd love to meet you and might get divorced. And I took a long time to figure out whether I was going to answer you, because I don't ever want to be the God cause of divorce. However, you guys had a really special love, and it's a shame not to have been able to see who you guys could have been together, because your baby had a right to exist too. And truly, I happen to know as a God, you guys were soulmates and probably would have had a legendary marriage. But like, what a good man that he loved his baby that much. I hope you try. It might lead to a divorce. But boy, he would like to see you after all these years. Your name starts with a L, and you wanted to know whether to make a business decision. I wouldn't make that decision. But like, remember that other business decision? There was a business decision that was presented to you. And it was like a while back. And when the business decision was presented to you, you said, oh, this is so stupid. And back then, it kind of was. I suggest you, with the name that starts with L, go back and back and back to that day when you thought, oh, this is so stupid. Because you'll think, just like me, okay, back then it was, but oh my gosh, today that might be smart. Because why? The people that presented that business idea to you would still be interested. They had a really great, they had a really great reality, but just didn't realize they were kind of ahead of their own intelligence. Like they're one of those kind of people that was amazing before their time, but if they could get in at the right time, they'd realize they're really spectacular and probably can make a lot of success right now. There was one more, and I'm trying to remember. Your name starts with an F. Your name starts with an F. And you're a little kid. You're a little kid, and you go to school out here. Okay. In my world, I'm not good with age, so I don't know if you're in middle school or high school, but you seem like around middle school, high school age. And your name starts with an F. And you want to know if that girl would be hot for you if you try to make a move. I get that one. Because it's embarrassing when you make a move and, like, they're not feeling it. Okay. This is what you got to do. One, she would think about it. But think about it. So, like, let's skip where she don't think about it and she wants to try it out. And, like, give you a date or make a date to walk around the mall or whatever it is you kids do out here. Oh, yeah. Or go to the outlets or something. This is what you do. Okay. Get her a mixed chocolate. So, get her the mixed, some kind of little heart mixed chocolates. After you get her the heart mixed chocolates, then get a little love note thing, and on the note, on the note, say, trying to formulate the best words that would really get her to give you a date. On the note, put, Okay. On the note, put, okay, this is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. On the note, put this. Remember every time you look up and I just happen to be looking in your direction, I can never stop thinking about how you seem like the most beautiful, amazing thing ever known. And I just want to know for sure for myself, would you go on a date with, or would you like to go on a date with me or something like that? Something to that extent. See, when she knows that you kind of have thought she's so amazing all along, she would go for it. Because, like, see, you have a look where maybe she likes you, maybe she don't. She wouldn't know for sure. So she might get to know you, maybe hang out as your friend or something for a while, something. But you don't want that channel. You have been staring at her for a while. You want a bigger, faster channel. This will get you to the faster channel. When she realizes how you just adore her and have for a while in secret, she'll want to be like, okay, and he picked my favorite because she loves assorted chocolates. And she'll say, okay, you know, he went to such great lengths to get a date with me. And it's worth it to try and see if I really like him. And go that direction. It should work. Good luck.